It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 22nd of March. I'm Michael Groff. Another sunny but breezy day here in the valley. Temperatures will be pretty close to seasonal averages, but get ready for the big warm-up coming for the rest of the week and this weekend. The hottest temperatures we've had so far this year coming in here by Friday and Saturday, and then maybe a pattern change for the end of the weekend and the first half of next week with a return toward breezy and cooler conditions and maybe a shot at some rain. Let's talk about it. Taking a look at the almanac from yesterday, 77 degrees the afternoon high, 57 was the morning low. The normal high is now up to 80 degrees, the normal low 56. And as we take a look out there right now at 7:05 a.m., clear sky across the area, and we start this day at 55 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 20, relative humidity 25%. The winds are calm and the barometer 30 inches and rising. Looking at the weather pattern across the country, we have a vigorous, energetic upper trough over the nation's midsection that brought numerous severe storms to East Texas and Oklahoma last night, including several large tornadoes, and that will continue to move east today, bringing the severe threat into the southeast U.S. On the backside of that system, that's where Arizona is located. We still have a tight pressure gradient as that trough moves to the east, strong ridging to the west. So a deep layered north to northwesterly flow is in place today, so we'll have more breezy conditions, and temperatures will remain pretty close to seasonal averages before the big warm-up starts tomorrow. Here's the watch warning map. We have a number of wind advisories across the southeast U.S., flash flood watches down there as well, and with this very dynamic system coming on in, yes, those are tornado watches for southeast Texas and much of Louisiana, and we'll see those expanded eastward, likely into Mississippi, maybe even Alabama today. Elsewhere, how about those winter storm warnings? Yes, winter still continues over the arrowhead of Minnesota and into the western Great Lakes. All right, here's the convective outlook for today, and we do have that moderate risk of severe storms. That's level 4 out of 5 for portions of Louisiana, Mississippi, and into extreme western Alabama. And then the enhanced risk for some of the adjacent areas there. And in those two zones in particular, all modes of severe weather will be possible today, including a few violent long-track tornadoes, and this is the probabilistic outlook from the SPC, and you got that 15% circle in that moderate risk area, and that means within 25 miles of any given point, you have a 15% chance of seeing a tornado, and that crossed hatch region means that you could see significant tornadoes, and what we mean by that is EF2 or stronger. So be aware of that today. We're not saying, yes, there absolutely will be a tornado, but the probabilities are certainly elevated. And even outside of that, you're in that slight risk area. There's still that 5% circle. So obviously there is a chance of severe storms for a good portion of the Mid-South and the Deep South today. All right, bringing it back closer to home. Here's a look at precipitation valid through Tuesday morning of next week. And right now, the guys over at WPC don't have any rain forecast for us here in Phoenix. Some light precipitation possible across the northern portion of the state and up along the rim. But I do believe that rain chances are starting to look a little bit more optimistic for us here in Phoenix. We'll talk about that in the big warm-up as well as we get to the models right now. Have a look at it. This is the GFS. It's the 06Z run. This is valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's a high amplitude pattern with that vigorous trough moving into the southeast U.S. A large ridge is now building behind it out here in the western states, and Arizona under a northerly flow aloft. So what it means for us today down at the surface, sunny, dry conditions, high temperatures pretty close to 80 degrees. And there you can see that surface low is just south of Kansas City to the south and east of that in the warm sector, the possibility for severe storms across Louisiana, Arkansas, West Tennessee, Mississippi, and those will be moving eastward by late this afternoon and tonight. Tonight here in Phoenix, clear sky, overnight lows mid-40s to mid-50s, and then tomorrow, sunny, highs upper 70s to low 80s. Here comes the warming trend with the ridge building in on Thursday, highs in the mid to upper 80s. We should be in the low 90s on Friday with sunny sky, and then middle 90s likely on Saturday with some increase in high clouds coming in by the afternoon as troughing begins to establish well to the west of us. But that's not going to slow down the warm-up, at least not for Saturday. Now, by Sunday, that trough gets a little bit closer, so we will see some rain beginning to approach the California coast. And again, partly sunny sky here. Temperatures should start to trend down a little bit, back toward the upper 80s and low 90s. Then here's Monday, the trough coming in, and the last few runs of the GFS are showing a stronger system with better moisture and dynamic support here. So if this is correct, scattered showers are possible with some higher elevation snow, maybe even an isolated thunderstorm with this. And high temperatures would be trending down back toward the mid to upper 70s. For now, we've got highs upper 70s to low 80s for Monday. We might need to trim those back. It just depends. The timing and intensity of this still very much up in the air as it is several days out. All right, here's a week from today. This is Tuesday the 29th. That trough beginning to pull away from us toward the plain states, but still heights a bit below average here, so temperatures would be just a little bit below normal, if that's right. Then, as we look out 10 days, this is Thursday the 31st of March, and another trough coming into the west, although this one looks to be moving more overland. Still, we could see some breezy to locally windy conditions, somewhat cooler temperatures, and maybe a few showers around if that pans out. As we take a look at rainfall for Phoenix, this is going out through the 5th of April, coming off of the GFS ensemble, and this does not look very optimistic, does it? The ensemble mean is still under 1/10 of an inch, and you got quite a few members that show no rain at all, but we will watch those model trends in coming days. And temperatures off the national blend of models, absolutely disgusting, with a high of 97 on Saturday. But then we will trend down a bit. We could be cooler than what's shown here if that trough does in fact pan out to be a bit more aggressive for the early and middle part of next week. And that is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. And music fans, I encourage you to check out my streaming station. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music, have a lot of fun doing that. It's myself and the one and only Michelle that are involved in the operation of that entity. And, you get to hear our voices there too. So what could be better? I leave a link to it in the description. So go ahead and check it out and then thank me later. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, all of your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. Be safe out there today. Have yourselves a terrific Tuesday.